Is real. Fans already flocking to an online auction for an item being billed as the rarest Star Wars action figure of all time. Take a look at the Boba Fett rocket-firing prototype, which is expected to generate bids of up to $500,000. Joining us right now is Hake's Auctions Consignment Manager, Kelly McClain. Kelly, great to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, why is this action figure in such demand, Boba Fett?
It is a rocket-firing prototype. It was not released. Kids sent in the mail to get the action figure. They actually sent this variety. The prototype was rocket firing, and then through tests and results, they realized that they couldn't have it rocket firing. So then, when
the piece was too small, in part, right? Were they worried that children would eat it?
It was a choking hazard,
right? And
safeties and standards wouldn't let them release it. So then, in the mail, as opposed to getting a rocket firing Fett, you got this Fett, where the rocket was placed inside, you couldn't fire it, and an apology letter right here.
Wait, can I see the apology letter? Yeah. That's awesome. How valuable is this one in your hand?
In the bag, complete, it's $200 to $400, $500, right, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Kelly, I'm interested. Who is the buyer? So this movie came out in 1977, 1978, so I'm assuming if you were in sort of your high school ages, you're now 55 years old. Is that what you're looking at? Those are the people that are going back and saying, okay, this was the greatest movie in my lifetime. I need to have this product.
There are many types of buyers. There are collectors that have been collecting for 30 years, and this is a piece they've always wanted to have. And as this is one of the highest graded examples of this, AFA graded 85 plus. And there are different varieties of this. There are only 7 of this variety actually graded by AFA. So it's 85 plus out of 100, and it's very high grade. So the collector would be investors that back in the day got this figure, and now they want to have what they were told they could have. On the card backs, they were showing rocket firing, and it was up to the weeks before it was released, they changed to this one.
So I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but I hated the last movie. It was, it's the first one I just didn't like. I actually fell asleep in it. It was so boring. Is the new movie that's going to come out, when is it out?
Tell us how you really feel.
When is that? Is that going to be back to the old Star Wars?
December 20th, I think it comes out, and I think it really is going to.
And that'll have a big impact on.
No, it won't.
It has. The movies have raised the value.
Raised the value. So
yeah.
Exactly.
the garbage of it would be the 1, 2, and 3, the 4th, 5th, and 6th Lucasfilms before Disney acquired Lucasfilm. Those were garbage movies, but it didn't have any effect on the value of these other than to send the prices higher. What about these? Yeah. What makes these special? This is an Obi-Wan, and which ones are most expensive?
You have Chewbacca here?
Darth Vader.
The Darth Vader down there and the Obi-Wan Kenobi here are both double telescoping lightsabers, which is an early production variety that barely made it to the shelves.
Wow.
So the lightsaber comes out twice, and it makes it very, very rare. And even Obi-Wan is rarer. It has a white footer, which is another variety that this was a recent find at a garage sale. Wow. This piece and the sand piece, $3 he bought it for.
But for the full value of these, they have to be in the original packaging.
Yes,
don't they?
Yes, they do.
Because my brother has the entire collection.
The whole set?
Right.
Well, because again, I was in 3rd grade when the first film came out. My brother's 4 years younger than I am, and he bought every single action figure. And they came, and you kept them in a Darth Vader head, basically a case. Do you remember those?
Oh yeah, we've sold those. Yeah.
He's got some collection.
A rich man right now.
No, that's my point. They're not in the original packaging. Right. If they're not in the packaging, then you will not fetch those prices, right?
That's correct, yes.
So, yeah, that's fantastic. So you're expecting a big auction then?
We are. It is the largest auction we've ever had at Hake. So nearly 400 lots of Star Wars items in this auction.
What's the Holy Grail?
Right here.
That's the Holy Grail.
This is the Holy Grail.
Is there anything else that's comparable to that you've never auctioned?
We've sold other prototypes in the past like this. The 86,000, 112,000 for a variety of this. There's more out there. 7 of these, there's 20 of those that are graded that we've sold for that much. So this, being as rare as it is, it's fully painted. The others we sold weren't painted.
Nice.
This is really is. It's Boba Fett. He's the coolest character of Star Wars.
Boba Fett, cool name, cool character.
Yeah,
May the force be with you.
Kelly, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be watching the auction. Kelly McClain joining us there. Still ahead.